Good Wednesday morning. I'm Corey Duke.
And I'm Justin Fisher. Here's a look at some of today's top stories from 2 News Oklahoma. Earlier, westbound traffic on I-44 near 145th and 161st. That was down to one lane because of that right there. A car jackknifing a semi-truck. That was early this morning. It's about 2:15 rather. The driver of the Toyota there had to be pulled out from the trunk of that car. So far, no reports of any injuries to that driver. Authorities on the scene say they do believe if the car underneath had been any larger, that situation could have been much worse.
Today, death row inmate James Coddington is scheduled to have a clemency hearing. It's set to start at 9 this morning. Coddington is the man who was convicted of killing his coworker, Albert Hale. His attorneys argue his life should be spared because he's changed and deeply regrets his actions. Coddington is scheduled to be executed on August 25th.
The Tulsa Health Department is now administering the latest COVID-19 vaccine. The CDC recently approving the Novavax vaccine for those in the 18 and older age group. Novavax, it is a 2-dose vaccine, adding another option to the Pfizer, Moderna, and J&J vaccines or Johnson & Johnson vaccines. The Tulsa Health Department says it recently received a supply and is now taking appointments.
Well, we are checking in on some hot weather today. We'll send it over to meteorologist Andy Brown.
Good morning. That's right. Heat advisory going into effect starting at noon until 8 this evening, and this does include majority of our counties in green country, so take those extra precautions. In terms of what we're looking at hour by hour, 90s and then triple digits returning to the forecast. How about 102? That's your actual temperature. On top of that, what it's feeling like, it'll be feeling closer to about 110. We do have some showers returning to the forecast. Unfortunately, really not cooling us off like we had over the weekend, or we're spoiled with over the weekend for that matter. 98 for your Friday. Corey, Justin.
Let's look at some of the stories making headlines today. Stick with 2 News Oklahoma for updates all throughout the day.